All right, and welcome to the OffTopic podcast, a podcast where we embrace the tangents and celebrate the unexpected. I'm your host, Kampathy, and each week we dive into conversations with fascinating guests to explore their stories, insights, and of course, we're going to get a little off topic.
I'm your co-host, Braden, and today with us we have Zoe again. Welcome back, Zoe. This is going to be part 2 of our last episode.
Also, happy Halloween, everyone.
And happy Halloween. So, shall we get it started with you, Mr. Host?
Oh, yeah. Well, to also kind of like, today's Halloween. Today's like the day where everybody gets to dress up as either who they want to be or just like a costume that they like. So, and like any like holiday, there are origins to Halloween. There's an origins to Halloween. Yeah, ignore my grammar. But like, I would like to ask you, our amazing guest on the second episode, what do you like about the origins of Halloween?
The origins of Halloween are very fascinating because they tend to come from like Gaelic countries such as Scotland or Ireland. It's one of the two. I don't remember which, but they have similar traditions. Halloween was originally called Samhain, and there would be festivals, there would be like parties like we have today, where they would dress up to ward off spirits because they believed that October 31st, or Halloween, was the day that the afterlife spirit world would come and live with us.
I love Halloween. I think it's a pretty interesting like holiday. My favorite holiday, if you ask. But like,
My favorite holiday too. I love Halloween.
it's very fun, especially like going around the neighborhood and like getting candy from trick or treating. Also, little PSA: please be careful if you do go trick or treating. Please be careful about your candy. Check it before you eat it, because you may never know what someone has done to it. So make sure to check it before eating.
And also make sure to have something where the cars out can see you, because air has...
Reflectors are very
Yeah.
important.
It's crazy for how many people have gotten hurt in Halloween because of not having a way for the cars to see them.
I would also recommend having someone else with you if you do go trick or treating. Just a little
Safety in numbers.
Yep. So that's our little PSA we'd like to give out before we start the festivities for today.
So with that, let's get it started.
All right.
Jason?
So, one thing I love about Halloween is being able to like dress up as characters. What was your favorite costume that you've ever worn?
My favorite costume that I've ever worn? I don't know. I don't really have one. I guess this one would be it, because who doesn't like to be Morticia?
It's a really good costume, by the way.
Thank you.
What's yours?
Mine has to be a military one I wore when I was younger. I haven't gone and dressed up for a while because I'm at that... I like Halloween. I just don't want to spend the money on a costume while I can... So, turn it up. But Halloween is just a tradition that I do with my family. I have younger siblings. I'm the oldest one on my mom's side, and they always want to go trick-or-treating, and I always go with them, because with me being a junior in high school and getting close, and you guys being seniors and you're also getting close, we're getting to that age where we won't have time to do this with our family. Like, we'll either be busy, out of state, out of country, whatever we plan to do with our lives after high school and all that. But sadly, it gets harder and harder for us. That's why I don't really spend the money on costumes, because I don't have the time to find a costume and make it worth my while for me. Because when I have a costume, I usually wear it for like a week, because I have so much Halloween stuff I do in the first week, on that week of Halloween, but now I have the one day and I don't really find the time the money worth out of having a costume.
Yeah.
So.
Costume making can be expensive, especially if you're planning on going all out about it. My favorite costume that I've done, I can't remember all of the ones that I've done, but one of my favorites was I made actually I have two. One, I made like my own Jason Voorhees outfit inspired by Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 6, where he comes back to life. And then another costume I made was like my own like homemade Spider-Man outfit. Like how in like a lot of in some Spider-Man movies, he always starts out with his own costume and then he gets the new one. So I made my own like pre-superhero Spider-Man suit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic one year and it was really funny.
Yeah, I went as Sonic the Hedgehog last year.
The gloves were the best part. You were like really oversized.
If we're talking about last year costumes, I saw a kid in a whole Among Us suit, and it was a senior last year at my high school.
Today,
He was running a Among Us suit.
I've seen a kid, I think there's been two so far in the hallway, they just dress up as bananas.
yeah.
There are no other costume ideas. You're like, yes, I want to
We
do
we got Peely out here. We got Peely out here.
But yeah, I love, like, there are so many good costumes this year. And like I've seen some good ones already. And I love, like Zoe just mentioned, I love the banana suits. They're so freaking funny.
So awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to my high school and see the costumes that we have this year. Our high school, I gotta say, all high schools, we go out on costumes. A lot of them wear their costumes, but I'm even surprised he was allowed to wear them Among Us, because the rule, like, in school you can't have a mask on.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole suit that even covered his face. They allowed
like
it.
A inflatable
Yeah,
thing?
they allowed
I
it.
love those. They're so
He allowed
silly. People that go as dinosaurs always make me lose my whole mind.
We had a dinosaur here yesterday for trick or treat.
yeah.
Yeah,
we
that was
did.
awesome.
We got the card guards, the Shakara, the cat. I almost said
The cat
Shakara.
from Alice in Wonderland. The Dakara from Alice in Wonderland. Is that what you said?
I almost said Shakara, actually. We had a lot of great costumes yesterday for trick or treat and for the kids that came. We saw some good ones, like a mini Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
That was a good one. We saw a couple rare ones that we don't see anymore. Holy crap, I'm out. But we had fun. It's fun. Halloween's my second favorite holiday.
What's your first?
My first is Christmas, because my birthday's right there. Like, my birthday's 6 days away from Christmas Eve. So I enjoy Christmas because it's just like I get double presents. A lot of times my family just gives me both my birthday and Christmas presents on the same day, because there's no point of me having to go back down and get more presents.
Yeah. I'm not a Christmassy person. My boyfriend is. He celebrates like the day after Halloween. He's like, yes, Christmas, everything, right now.
Brothers
Completely skips over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of stuff
I don't
goes.
like Christmas.
That's how a lot of the stores go too. Like, you notice,
It's insane.
I can probably go to Lowe's up in Morgantown and all that, and I'll guarantee I'll find Christmas stuff out before Thanksgiving.
It's a very used store, Lowe's.
Well, I just thought of Lowe's because Lowe's usually has the giant inflatables you have for Halloween and
my
Christmas.
God, yeah. The obnoxious inflatables. Listen, one is okay, but some yards in Mannington have like 15, and I'm like, dang, you gotta stop doing this.
We got 2 of them at our house that just sits on the deck staring at down our driveway. It's so funny. Every time we come home, we just see them. My mom activates them, turns them up, and we just see them slowly rise above the deck.
Speaking of which, it seems like we're already getting a little off topic here. Yep,
Shameless
But
Stop that.
going off topic from that, Christmas and Thanksgiving, because I don't understand why a lot of people tend to forget about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a holiday, like the other holidays. What do you like about like Thanksgiving and I almost said December and Christmas?
I'm not a huge fan of Christmas altogether, so it's like at the way bottom. My least favorite thing about it is the music. Despise it. But
I will admit the music. I'm fine for it like the first day.
we just need
Day
to lock
one.
Mariah Carey in a box for all of December. No, we're not playing that.
Day one is the only day I'm fine with it. Day two, I just can't. Like
Mm-mm.
after that, I'm like I hear Christmas music so much. I just want to. A lot of times I'll just turn on Halloween music or something to
Yeah.
get my mind off it because like
Thanksgiving
because they
is
play
a
the
hit or miss for
same
me.
same
It
same
depends on
song.
what my plans are for. Because food, great, love it.
Yeah.
Being with some of my family members, not so much.
It depends on like it varies from a lot. It varies by who you ask, because some people will say.
What are you doing?
I thought I saw a bug. Okay, anyways, but like it varies for some
Let him
people.
live his life.
Bugs freak me out. But like it varies on who you ask. But like some people
Why'd you
love
slurp
spending.
like that?
Some people. Okay. Yeah, but some people love spending time with their family during Christmas, and then there's like some people who are like, no, it's not my kind of day, and like that's understandable. Like it's not for everyone.
I have a special few relatives that I do extra to avoid. Like I'll fake sick so I don't have to go see them, which sounds terrible, but no.
Yeah, I have a couple of those in my family too, but they don't really come to family gatherings anymore anyway, so it don't really matter. But I gotta say, reason why I like Christmas and Thanksgiving, the main thing I like it is being able to see family, because I have a cousin who they used to live down in McCannon, but they moved to another state because they got a better job, but well, her dad did. But she comes in for Thanksgiving as much as they can, and I enjoy saying hi to them. A lot of times I go up for like a month up to where they live and stay with them for a whole month in the summer. But a reason I like Christmas is the snow. I'm born in December, so the snow is a big thing for me. I love the snow. I love playing in the snow, and I had kids at my school last year because it was snowy at our school. They told me I was more sneaky in the snow because I wouldn't make a sound in the snow. I'm like, how is that possible? It's snow. You can hear snow crunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that possible? And they're like, I don't know, you just are. I'm like, okay, that's good to know.
So yeah, like you just mentioned, like some snow is crunchy, but like I don't like when snow is crunchy because it just feels weird. But I also love crunchy leaves.
Oh, I forgot. Another thing I like Thanksgiving, hunting. I love to go hunting. Hunting is a good thing I
I've never
love.
been a big hunter. I've gone like maybe once or twice, but I'm not a fan.
You know what I love about Thanksgiving? I love going to my relative's house, looking at the table and seeing pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie.
Ooh.
What's wrong with pumpkin pie?
If anything,
Lucky.
I would think pumpkin pie would be more of an October thing because pumpkins are there. The main time they get talked about is October for Halloween. You'll
Yeah.
think pumpkin pie would be there too, but I see more
November
pumpkin
and
pie.
October are both pretty prominent, like
For
harvesting
pumpkin, yeah.
months.
They're the fall months, so
I mean, my house is covered in leaves right now because of the fall.
Best thing about the leaves in the fall is when you see a good one on the ground, you're like, yes, this is gonna have optimal crunch. I'm gonna step on it. It's gonna make the best sound.
here's a funny prank idea. Go to your friend's house and like put a bunch of glue on their like roof before
Please
fall.
no.
So that way whenever the leaves
No.
fall, when leaves
No.
fall,
No.
they will stick to the roof. So
No.
now, but they have a decoration to their house now.
No.
I would not recommend pranking people like that.
You will not even be able to get on my roof. My roof is so steep, it's hard to get on it.
I'm gonna do it to my house though. I feel like that'd be a cute little detail, having leaves on my roof.
Pranks are fun, especially the ones for Halloween.
Harmless pranks
We
are fun.
had, of course, I live in Joetown. There's not a lot of people. We never get trick-or-treaters or anything because, well, trick-or-treaters are scared of the meth heads.
Okay.
But we had this group of teenagers. I don't know. I don't remember if they went to Lincoln or not, but I know they didn't go here.
Yeah.
But they would pick up roadkill and they would. Okay, never mind.
But talking about teenagers and all that, it's funny how people assume teenagers are bad people. But I always see these videos of teenagers. They see like a little kid dressed up as the same one as them. And that kid starts dancing so happy, and they'll start doing it with them. They'll start dancing and be nice. Cause
Awesome.
I'm like, you say teenagers are bad people, but it just shows some teenagers are willing to show wholesome for little kids and show that the world is not a bad place.
Yeah.
See, there's like, it's like that one thing, I completely forget like how it actually goes, but it's something along the lines of like, there's like, out of like rotten apples, there are some good ones. So just because like a lot of them seem like bad people, doesn't mean they're all bad people.
I mean, I can tell you, us three are not bad people.
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay. Wow. I can defend myself here.
I wasn't
But-
saying it about just you.
Oh, you're saying about Jason too? Okay.
No, I'm not really a good person. But
Oh.
anyway, back to whatever topic we had.
Oh yeah, we did
The
get
off one.
We did get a little off topic.
We went
there.
way off topic.
We went incredibly off topic.
But oh yeah,
Oh, I did the plug then.
we were
We all
on
did plug.
about Halloween, and we last
Yeah.
talked about Halloween costumes. Now here's a question I like to ask people, but you know I'm not that really much of a
Talker.
ask people questions kind of person. What's your favorite like candy to receive on Halloween,
That's a rough one.
or just your
That
favorite,
is-
or just your favorite? in
That's a
general?
rough one.
Favorite in general? M&M's. M&M's of all kind. I don't care. Love them.
M&Ms
A
are a
very
good choice.
close second is probably just sour candy.
Kit Kats for me, for my general. My favorite to receive on Halloween though is I have to go with sour candy because I don't know why, but when you go to the store and buy sour candy, it's not as sour. But when you get it on Halloween, it's more sour for some reason. Do you not realize that? Am I the only one that notices it?
Probably because it like sits out in the cold for a little bit, but
And I think it's because they're smaller, and then the bigger ones, so all the
yeah, it kind of just
stuff doesn't fall into a corner of the bag.
kind of just shrinks it. My favorite candy in general, I love paydays.
He only
Oh,
likes that
yes,
because he gets
love.
paid.
And then my favorite to receive on Halloween is Butterfingers. I'm a fan of Butterfingers.
Have you seen them ads for Butterfingers? Don't let anyone touch Butterfingers. We're the Butterfinger police.
The BFI Butterfingers.
The BFI, yeah.
Butterfinger investigators.
I don't know why those ads. They make me laugh every time I see one. I haven't seen one in a while though.
I know.
I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
You said something about Kit Kats. Important question. How do y'all eat your Kit Kats? Question of debate.
I eat
How
it
do
like a
y'all
sane
eat your-
person.
How does the same person? No.
I don't go and.
That's what I do. I just bite into it.
That is insane.
That's
an
not
insane
insane.
person.
It's fine.
That is an insane person.
If you really want to confuse your friend, just like break it apart and then take one of them, turn it sideways, and then bite into the middle.
I have done that just to spite people because they're like, break the Kit Kat before you eat it. Okay.
Have a break. But like
have a
I break
munch.
it.
There's no breaking
Are
involved.
you the type of person to take a banana and you eat it from the middle?
I have done that, yeah.
Oh,
Such a silly way to eat a banana.
I've seen people do it with burritos too. Just right in the middle of
With
it.
burritos, I don't understand because it's kind of like there's filling on both sides. If you just eat one side of it, you gotta like You gotta keep
Yeah.
hold of it. If you just bite into it normal with a burrito, it's safe.
I also feel like if you eat it from the middle, you're kind of like splitting it, like a.
Yeah, and the stuff's gonna fall out of it.
Yeah.
It's different with bananas, because bananas are a solid.
If the stuff doesn't fall out of it while you're biting the burrito in the middle, that's happened. Not like I didn't eat it in the middle, but that's happened to me before. Where like I completely like I drown my taco in sauce because I'm a sauce person. I like sauce. But I drown, and then like I'll
Sauce
bite.
person likes sauce.
I bite into
suspicious.
I bite into the burrito, and then like on my plate, I just see sauce like hitting the plate. I'm like, brother, I literally folded you. What do you want?
So I guess now you first said tacos, now we're on burritos. I'm confused already.
We are getting way off topic.
We have
Get
gone
back
from
on.
We need
we
to
went back on topic, back to off topic. Now we're going back on topic.
guys. I think it's the
What
spirit
is
of Halloween.
topic? Is it real? Chat, is this real?
Yeah, chat,
This-
answer that, please.
The spirit of Halloween is messing with us. We're going more off topic as the.
One thing we should talk about Halloween is the spirits. I swear, I can't be the only one. Even though it's going back to like supernatural, was it just me or supernatural happens more in the month of October than any other month?
I don't think that it happens more often. I think it's just the mind's more open to it because, spooky season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The mind's more open to receive.
I also feel like people talk about it more during October, like Zoe just
Yeah.
said, because like it's spooky month.
that's what
Spooks.
October was meant for. That
Yeah.
was spooky month and all that. So
Irish
it's,
people wanted it that way.
apparently they did. My people wanted it that way because I am Irish. But it varies in other countries too. Like here we have trick or treating. Mexico, it's called the Day of the Dead
Oh yeah.
because they honor
Isn't that in
October.
November though?
That's through October. I believe it's through October 31st to November 2nd. It's somewhere around there. Like it's a whole week, I believe, of doing it. But I believe it starts in October. But it's honor. Every country has their own way of honoring it.
Honoring dead relatives is what Day of the Dead is for. The festivals for Day of the Dead are so cool.
Yeah, because another reason they're different is Day of the Dead. It's more bright colors. Like you see more bright
Yeah,
colors.
Really cool. With face paint and stuff. Cool.
And
It's awesome.
here we have more darker colors to. The main reason Halloween's here is spooky. I forget what made it happen here. Because it happened somewhere in Irish or Scotland, I forget. But someone came over.
Yeah, it's the immigrants that brought it over. How did America get most of its things? Think about it for a second.
Immigration. Other than July 4th.
Yeah.
Like, one of the, I think, 10 holidays we have that didn't happen because of immigration.
Oh yeah. Speaking of like well, not really speaking of, but like on the topic of Halloween. Ooh, we're reversing everything. On one thing I do like, it's not something that I love, but like, if you ask me like one day, I may say, nah, I don't want to do it. But then if you ask me like the next day, I could be like, yeah, sure. Pumpkin carving.
Ooh.
Like, it's a mixed bag for me on whether I would do it or not, because it's fun to see the designs on a pumpkin, but then it's not fun when you like live out near the woods, and then the next day your Picasso level painting on a pumpkin that you worked so hard on gets eaten by a deer.
Dear love pumpkin.
Not
That's amazing.
totally not speaking from experience.
That's why I don't carve pumpkins. Where I live, we get a lot of deer. I mean, there's during now, there's usually like
The
5 deer
are
in my yard.
appreciating your art.
by eating it.
by eating it.
They go nom 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 nom.
I love seeing like some of the goofiest carvings that people do, or like these pumpkins have these silly faces. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then and then there was like this one video where this guy made a pumpkin, and then he just like grabbed the middle of it and crushed it. Like what?
I saw a video of a man make a nice pumpkin, and then he went and smushed it.
Smashing pumpkins.
He's like,
Smashing.
you know what? No. But he literally took a pumpkin, picked it up, and threw it at the ground after he finished carving it.
Smashing pumpkins.
Yeah. We're not saying destroying pumpkins. We'll say it that way.
Terminating pumpkins.
Terminating pumpkins.
I actually want to see
New
someone.
movie just dropped. Terminating pumpkins.
I want to see someone actually make a Terminator pumpkin.
Ooh, like it would kind of be like Ghost Rider kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, well,
Terminator.
we are running.
Out
we
of
are
time,
running
sadly.
Sadly, I wish we could have continued this further, but thank you so much for being a guest on our part 2
For twice,
for twice.
Yeah.
We were glad to have you on here.
at
Glad
least.
to be here.
No spooky stuff happened this time.
Remember, before we go, we said this earlier, but before you go trick or treating tonight or anything, remember, always have someone with you. It's suggested. Have someone
Wear
with you.
reflective stuff.
Wear reflective stuff. Check your candy before eating it, because you never know what's in your candy. And I think that's about it.
I got one more thing to say. We're coming up on November, so this month, sadly Halloween's nearing the end. Today is the last day of October.
Yeah.
It's going to be sad, but November is the month we need to focus on our veterans who fought for our freedom
And Thanksgiving.
and Thanksgiving. But be ready to see us with maybe some veterans if we can.
Yeah.
Veterans
And all that.
Day this month.
But I wish you all to be safe. Make sure I sadly will not be there trick-or-treating because I got stuff to do after school all day until 9 o'clock at night. But
So
that's going to be wrapping it up for us.
And before we actually go, we're gonna say this again, but thank you to all the veterans who served for our country. All right, so
Keep inspiring new people to do it because you inspired me.
all right, so that's it for today.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Goodbye.
Halloween. Goodbye.